Hi everybody, welcome back to the BookTubePrize channel. My name is Robert. I just wanted to do a quick video kind of updating where we are on the judge sign-up process for next year's prize, the 2020 BookTube Prize. And as you know, if you followed this channel or my other channel, we have two categories in 2020, both fiction and nonfiction. So of course we needed more judges this year to make a double category work. My original hope was that we would have about 45 to 50 judges for each category for each of the 4 rounds. That would allow us to expand the judge panels in the first round from only using 3 judges like we did last year to using at least 5 judges, which it's really hard in those early rounds with very small judge panels. Some books that are really well regarded can get knocked out if one judge has a really negative experience with a book and there aren't that many judges. So by having a few more judges in those early rounds, we'll get a little bit, I think, better sense of how the broader community of judges feels about these books. So that was my hope when we started the sign up, is that we would get 45 or so judges in each of the 4 rounds. Well, you all destroyed that goal in a matter of days. We have way surpassed that. And so I wanted to give you an update on where we stand. Before I do that though, please don't take this video as a sign that I don't want any more judges to sign up. That is far from the truth. The judge sign up remains open until December 15th. The link is below in the description box. And I want anybody who wants to be involved in this project to sign up as a judge, because the more voices, the better. We can always keep expanding the size of the judge panels in each round now that we've met our minimum goal. So how many judges do we have? Last year, total, we had 37 judges for the fiction prize that we did last year as an experiment. This year, as of last night, we have 165 judges signed up. Now, not everybody signed up for every single round, of course, and there are 2 divisions. So we obviously need more judges, but I am just blown away by the response to the judge call and the number of new people. Obviously, most of them are new people because we only had 37 judges last year. In fact, we have more international judges for 2020 than we had judges in 2019. So I am super excited about the response around the world, literally around the world. So let me go through a couple of the numbers from what I've seen so far. Of that 165, almost 60% of them have YouTube channels. About 40% of them don't have YouTube channels, but some of them have said, while they're active commenters, they might start a channel. So it's about a 60-40 split. And during November and December on this channel, I will subscribe to all of the judges who have active YouTube channels. So you can just go to the subscription list in this channel and see all of the judges' channels in one place. So you can add new channels to watch on your own subscription list. The breakdown between fiction, nonfiction, and some of each, which were the 3 category choices. 37% of the judges were for fiction, 23% were for nonfiction, 40% said, give me some of each, which has been wonderful. So that's why we were able to reach our goal in the nonfiction division as well as the fiction division. So we have 147 judges for round 1, 135 for round 2, 125 for round 3, and 133 for round 4. The judges represent, as of right now, 20 different countries on all 6 of the inhabited continents. We weren't able to convince any penguins in Antarctica to sign up. I would have taken them if they were readers. But the fact that we have at least one judge on all 6 of the other continents absolutely blows my mind. It's wonderful. 20 countries, including the United States. Within the United States, I think we have 28, 29, or 30 states represented, plus Washington, D.C., plus Puerto Rico. So we have a record number of judges and a huge expansion in our international judge base, which I'm delighted for. So that's where we stand. We have so many judges signed up that we are going to not just expand the first round to 5 judge panels. We're actually going to be able to expand it in both fiction and nonfiction to 7 judge panels for round 1, which I think is wonderful. I'm very happy with a 7 judge panel. A lot of debate tournaments only use 5 or 7 judges in their final round. They don't get to do that 4 rounds earlier because we have a ton of people signed up, so that's wonderful. We're going to use a minimum of 7 per section in the first round. We're going to use a minimum of 13 per section in the quarterfinals. We'll use a minimum of 25 per section in the semifinals and a minimum of 45 in the finals. In the finals, we'll use everybody who signs up for the finals will judge the final round. Now, some of you who have signed up for multiple rounds may not get paneled every one of those rounds. When we have a cushion of judges, the way the program does it is it will prioritize judges who have judged the fewest number of rounds. So people who are only able to sign up for 1 or 2 rounds, they will get the first priority to make sure they get their 1 round or 2 rounds. People who have signed up for all 4 rounds may get 2, 3, or 4 rounds. They may not get all 4. Please don't think it's because I don't think you're a worthy judge. The computer does this through an algorithm just to try to balance the number of rounds all the different judges get. And I don't even touch that part of the software. It's done automatically. So the software does not have it against you if you don't get paneled for a round. You will become what we call a standby judge for that round in case somebody in week 1 realizes there's no way I can read 6 books. I'm moving this month. We'll put one of the standby judges into that slot. So it's good to have a cushion. So anyway, I am delighted by your response. This is truly becoming your community, your prize, and I want it to keep growing. Don't be discouraged from signing up if you hear me say we have a ton of judges, because the more judges, the better. It means more voices are represented. We get a broader spectrum of readers, both in determining what books make the original field and in what books move from round to round. And that's what I want. I want it to be as inclusive as possible. Anybody who's interested in the project is welcome in the project. You don't have to be a professional reviewer or a professional book judge to be part of this project. You just have to be willing to spend the time and read the books. That's our big difference between our prize and the Goodreads awards, is that when you vote in the Goodreads awards, you haven't read all the books. You're just voting on the ones that you like from a longer list, not having read most of them. This prize requires you to read all the books in your group before you vote. So I like the representation part of this model. Okay, short and sweet, I hope. Please keep signing up. Please check back in December if you're looking for more judges channels to follow, and you'll see the subscription list on this channel of all the judges who have signed up who have channels, and you can start following all of them at your leisure. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.